kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Takes loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Morris.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's running out of time here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Third down coming up.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. And, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Kibbe decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's lost. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
1st down and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to throw again. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. So don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Trying to find some room. It's Baxter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the offense trots back out on the field again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that screen play can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on 4th down.
A bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Third down coming up.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. The shotgun running play call. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Campbell. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. Here he goes. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
And they'll use the ground game here. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. He's looking to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
field goal. The kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Comes up with the catch. Physical one, earns the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
It's an out route. The catch made. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Campbell.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Catch made on the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The shotgun handoff here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a target, and it's complete. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Fourth down coming up.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
Trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. but he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. They keep him guessing with a run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds.
Personal foul. Rookie kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here's the second down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Picks up. Third down coming.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Fighting off the defender. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Campbell. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Campbell. Jukes to get past a man. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
This one will be fair caught. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
It's a keeper. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here comes a handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He fields it at the 15. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Tackle at the 10-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And that one's straight down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Trying to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Breaks free.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but 1st down.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With sure hands, it's Hampton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Look out, room to run here. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. It's a draw to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Grab down the middle. It's Campbell. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game, and they stop on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the PAT to go up 6 points here in the 4th quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, reserve this lead. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. That's reeled in. It's Hampton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.